Guys? We're on Mount Eklutna today. So we're gonna go up the Bear Point Trail. And there's just a little sign that just says, just stay on the main trail. So I think people's property is kind of right next to here. So just stay on the main trail. But we're gonna go up to Bear Point today and then try to make it over to Mount Eklutna. So the video I did of Mount Eklutna before, we stayed on this main trail that went that way, and we didn't complete the loop because there was a bunch of snow. So today we'll see, we might do the loop, but we'll at least try to get up to Mount Eklutna. Well, as you guys can see, there's not much to see on this part of the trail. Kind of the nice fall colors, but no spectacular views or anything. But we're still just heading up. And I think we're approaching close to the last of the elevation gain up to Bird Point here. So I think we're just kind of got to switch back up this a little bit. Well, it's not really switchbacks. It's honestly pretty steep, but just make it up there. And I think we're about done with that portion. We'll head over to Mount Eklutna. All right. So we are just about at the top here. So here's the view. And it's a little windy. Probably can't hear me again. So I believe Bear Point is right there. So we're just gonna go ahead and walk over there. It only adds about an extra half mile or so. So we're just gonna go ahead and knock that out. I think there's another overall you can look at over here, but we'll try to go to the actual point. Go walk over to this overlook here, but we can see, I think that's Gold Star or Palmai up there, and then kind of behind that you can see the Twin Peaks. So we did East Twin Peak this year. We also did Gold Star this year. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but here's a trail we're gonna take. It kind of comes around, whoops, down here. Comes around and then goes up Mount Eklutna right there. Unless it gets too windy, in which case we'll turn back, but I don't think it'll be too bad. I think it'll be all right. But we'll just zip over here real quick. Can get a nice view down over here. You guys probably want me to walk over to that. Probably want me to walk over this little thing over here. We'll do it. But you won't be able to hear me because of the wind. We'll be heading up towards Mount Eklutna. So you have to backtrack a little bit here. So we were like way up there, and that's where we came from. And there's kind of a little path that snakes off to the side. So this will take us on the loop Now we could have walked through the tundra and caught this trail at a different area, but I just wanted to show you guys the proper way to catch the trail if you don't want to go up to Bear Point and just want to get on the ridge over to Mount Eklutna. Alright guys, so we made it up this section here. So I'll give you the view behind. Really nice view. And so you may not even want to stop by Bear Point if you're doing the loop. I would probably recommend just doing Eklutna and walking all the way past. But you can if you want. It's not too much further, it's not much more difficult. But now we're going to work our way here, kind of work your way down and around in that little gully down there. There's a guy going to the top of whatever that mountain is. I'm not sure what that one's called, but we won't be going that way. So anyway, we'll keep heading out. So I think we're going to take the steeper path here to start. So you could wrap around that way, but I think we'll just head right up here. That's the start of Mount Eklutna. Alright guys, this is Mount Eklutna. Made it all the way to the top. There's a little lookout point a little further on if you wanted to keep going, and you could even keep going all the way to this peak over here if you wanted to, but we'll go ahead and stop for today and let me check my time. Us about 2 hours and 20 minutes. So we'll be heading down and continue the loop. So we made it most of the way down here. It's a little bit to go, and so now we're just gonna rejoin the path and head out towards the Mount Eklutna trail, and then it'll take us back to the trailhead. They can get pretty overgrown down here, as you can see. In the fall it's not too bad, but if you come here right in the middle of the summer, it can be pretty overgrown. So I usually do this one in like the fall or the spring. I think the other video we have it is in the spring. But we'll just keep working our way down, and then we'll eventually hit that main trail, and we'll just walk there out. Alright, so we made it out. So once you get to the main trail here, it's gonna go over to the right. And then it'll be a pretty easy walk out from there. And I'll try to see how long that takes me. took me about 20 minutes, and whole hike took about 3 hours and 40 minutes. So I'll see you on the next one.